What's going on, guys? Well, you guys been waiting. Here it goes. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's August 17th, 2021, and I'm at a Flying J in Jerome, Idaho, and I'm in the middle of my 34, and I thought I'd come to you guys with a video, and you guys are probably saying, about time. You guys been wondering how things have been running for me out here with LAMA, how much money have I been making? Is it good? Come on, Anthony, tell us what's up, So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys, man. And the reason why I haven't been posting a video is because I wanted a settlement to build up. Okay, I want a good amount of settlements so I can give you guys an idea. Okay, I know you guys couldn't get probably a good enough idea if it was going to be one settlement or two settlements or three settlements. So I went ahead and just let them build up. I got a good amount, which is going to be 8 settlements. I've been here for 2 months, or a little bit over 2 months now, and that's what I'm going to talk about. But first of all, 2 things, guys. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please do so by tapping on that button. For those who are subscribed to my channel, welcome back. And for those who are new to my channel, welcome aboard. As you guys know, I like to talk about my settlements. I like to talk about anything that happens to me on the road, as well as helpful tips, ideas, and something that can just basically help you out while you're out here on the road. Now, I did receive a couple of new guys, Nasty Nardo 1, cool name. And then who else did I get the other day? I got someone the other day that just tapped in. Forgot who it was. Sorry if I'm gonna forget your name. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick. Scrolling because I know it was a couple of days ago. Try and think, man. I'm sorry if I'm drawing a blank, man, but I know I had a couple of new people jump into my channel. But anyways, guys, yeah, for those guys who are just jumping into my channel, man, welcome aboard. I do appreciate you guys joining me on my adventure here on the road with LAMA, as well as basically just being an over-road trucker. Oh, Blues Trucker. Welcome aboard, brother. I'm assuming you're a guy. But anyways, guys, my time so far here at LAMA has been real good. I've been here for a little bit over 2 months. I started off in early June. This is a lease to rent. It's not a lease to buy. We're not buying the trucks here. Deductions are very, very affordable. They're basic. They're transparent. You get them right across the board. There's no hidden fees, no cell phone taxes or anything like that, like some of these cell phone companies, to where, oh, you have to add this, add that, add this, add this. It's not. It's $1,300 for the truck, $100 for the trailer, $40 for your physical insurance. That's basically across the board. And then first week of each settlement, tack on the $50 for your Samsara ELD, and then your $25 for your pre-pass. And then we do pay on tolls when they come out. My running the first month, tolls was like around $100, which was awesome, man, because it's been a very, very long time since I ran those kind of numbers on my tolls. But yeah, man, since I have been having that pre-pass on board, I've been going by these weight stations like it's nobody's business. Now, understand, guys, next week's another blitz. Okay, something about the brake systems. We just got the alert this morning. But yeah, man, make sure your truck is in tip-top shape, because if it's not, they're gonna shut you down. Okay, they're gonna shut you down, and you're gonna be twiddling your thumbs for 24 hours or until it gets fixed. So with that being said, guys, welcome aboard to my channel. For those who have been a part of my channel, welcome back. I know you guys been asking me to go ahead and post a video, and so yeah, my video is about to go ahead and tell you about my settlements. Also, one thing before I go any further, guys, and this is more on a personal level, guys, be careful out there with this COVID stuff, man. It's still serious. It's by no means is it over. I don't think it's ever going to be over for us. I've lost a lot of friends, family members. I just recently lost a good friend of mine. She was a lady that I used to umpire with. Very nice lady, man. Very well spoken. I'm not sure exactly what the whole situation was, but my thoughts and prayers go out to her husband and her family. Actually, they were a team umpire couple. And Kevin, man, you know, I know you're not watching my video, man, but my heart goes out to you, because Lillian was a dynamite lady, man. She was a very nice lady. And so, guys, you know, just be careful out there, man. You know, take precautions to, you know, to your ability. Do your part, you know, to at least minimize the risk on getting this virus in your system. You know, my kids, my wife already took the vaccination shot. I'm still on the fence, mainly because I don't like shots, but most likely I'm gonna go ahead and do it, you know, because who am I to sit there and say, no, I'm not gonna do it, and then my family does it. So, but with that being said, guys, do your part on being safe out there, man, because I've lost a lot of family members, close friends. I'm kind of bummed out because they're holding a tournament in her honor the weekend of my birthday, and I was gonna go ahead and try and because I'm still a certified umpire, and I was going to go ahead and go home for that weekend and offer my services, you know, volunteer my services, because all the proceeds are going to go to her funerals and stuff like that, you know, or her funeral, excuse me. But I just can't because it falls on the same weekend as my birthday. So, but yeah, man, just do your part, guys. Do your part to be safe out there. And I know some people don't like to wear the mask, but honestly, guys, you know, there's times where we can't, you know, we can't help it. So. But on with the settlement, guys. Now, the settlement, guys, I did 8. Now, you're going to go and see my settlements at the end of this video. You guys can go ahead and pause them, look over them. Now, there's going to be a couple of things on there that you're going to notice that are scratched out. One is going to be the customers that we were running for, or that I was running for, mainly because it was requested by the company for, you know, to put their names out there, which I completely understand. I have no problem with that. And then my personal information, as in like my home address as well as my cell phone, because I don't want anybody knocking on my door asking for some money. So anyways, with that being said, guys, but everything else is on there. Now, there was a couple of things that I wish that were on the settlements. One would be the loaded miles that we run. That's the only thing that's on that's not on the settlement that I wish that was. Okay. Now, if you were to ask me, hey Anthony, if LAMA came to you and asked you what my request would be if they wanted to change some things for the better, there's 2 things off the bat that definitely I would ask them to go ahead and change. The first one is how they communicate with you guys, or how they communicate with the drivers. They do everything through texting. I'm not used to that. It's not a deal breaker, but they do everything through texting. Like I said, I'm not used to that. I'm used to picking up the phone. Hey Anthony, I got this load for you. It's going here. It's paying this much money. It's covering 1,300 miles. Drops off X, Y, and Z. Do you want it? Yeah, let's do it. Whatever. Back and forth. You know, so we can get everything right there within that quick conversation. Okay. But here they do everything through texting. Sometimes there's like back and forth. You know, but it's not a deal breaker. It is what it is. The second thing, that if they were to come to me and ask me, hey Anthony, you know, what would you change about the company to make it for the better? The second thing, it would be to know exactly how much the load pays for. Now, I'm not saying that in a negative way, but we don't get the actual rate con from what the broker sends the company. We get a snapshot of basically the information, as in like where it's picking up, where it's dropping off, and then any kind of pickup numbers that we might need. And then they tell us what it's paying for. Now, you're probably telling yourself, okay, well, then maybe that's just a way the carrier company can shave off some points off the top and then tell you what it's paying. Okay. Like I said, if the numbers don't make sense to you guys in your head when the load is presented to you, all you can do is just don't accept it. Find me something better. Okay. So far, these loads have been making sense to me. Also, there's some loads in here that basically that I travel a little bit too far to pick them up, but in essence, I went to the yard, dropped off, picked up an empty, or picked up an empty, took it back to the yard, and then dropped off the empty, and then picked up a loaded trailer and took off. So there's like no downtime on that part, you know. So basically, it's kind of like scratch my back, I scratch yours, you know. And then not only that, this load is paying crappy, but send me to a place to where the load is paying good coming out. Okay. So basically, you have to take the good with the bad. All right, it's not always going to be perfect out here, guys. Trucking is not perfect. All right, there's going to be good weeks. There's going to be bad weeks. This is something you're just going to have to know and accept. Okay, not every weekend is going to be a diamond ring, or however you want to go ahead and just categorize it. Understand, guys, not every week is going to be in your favor. All right, there's times where you're going to sit there and just going to have to bite the bullet, man. Some are going to be awesome, some are not. Okay, but with that being said, guys, enough of me just rambling on. I'm going to go ahead and jump into these numbers. Now, I got all this in a notepad, but then again, you can go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and post all my settlements at the end of the video. You guys are gonna be able to tell on firsthand what I'm talking about. Okay, I started off in early June. The first week, I picked up a loaded trailer, took it down south, if I remember correctly. That week totaled was 4 loads, grossing $77.50. My fuel was $21.32. Now the first week, guys, they do hold back just a little bit, mainly because of the fuel situation. So my fuel for that week was $21.32. Okay, my deductions was $14.40. That's flat. Okay, that's no hidden fees, no nothing. That's, like I said, $1,300 for the truck, $100 for the trailer, $40 for your physical damage. Okay, so my first week, my netted was $27.44. The second week, I grossed out $8,300, 4 loads. All right, my fuel was $11.83. Okay, starting to come back now. Okay, now understand, guys, fuel. We are here. We're assigned an EFS card. Okay, that card can be taken anywhere as long as they accept it. Now, if you go to a Flying J or a Pilot, it's accepted with no charges. But if you go to like a Love's, a TA, a Petro, a Roadies or Road Rangers or AM Best or wherever you want to go, if as long as it is accepted, the EFS card it's charged to us for $1. Okay, so basically it's up to us to decide where we want to go, how much we want to pay for that fuel cost. All right, so the first week was $8,300 on the gross, the 4 loads. My fuel was $11.83. My deductions was $14.40 again. My net was $41.82, just shy of $4,200. Okay, my third settlement in July was a gross of $10,050. Okay, and I did 3 loads. Now that last load heading out that weekend, they split it up in 2. Okay, because I picked it up on a Thursday and I dropped it off. I think it was on a Monday or Tuesday, if I remember correctly. There was like a long gap. So what they did was they split it up. Okay, so and I think it was paying like $3,700 or whatever it was. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was $3,800. So they split it up like $1,919. So the first week was $1,900, and then the following week it started off that week for that $1,900. Okay, if you guys are following me, all right. My fuel was $16.66. My deduction was $15.15. Now remember, guys, $14.40 for those 3: truck, trailer, and then physical insurance. $50 for the Samsara ELD, and then $25 for the pre-pass. So that comes up to that $15.15. That's it. All right. So my net, okay, was $31.59. Now, if I would have had that $3,700, or however much, load was, it would have been a lot more. But then again, that 4th settlement would have been lower. Okay, so they kind of did me a favor in splitting up that load. Okay, so the 4th settlement was $4,900. Okay, because remember, I started off on a Tuesday. Got 2 loads in. All right, 2 loads in. My fuel was $11.20, and I also went home. Guys, because I remember I was in around San Antonio area. I went home, and then my deduction was $14.40. And then they also took out $350 because here they help you get your small business account going, your LLC or your S Corp or however you want to go ahead and file it. They'll go ahead and help you get it. Whatever your state charges, and then tack on the $50. Texas is $300. The service fee that LAMA charges you is $50, so they took out $350. So my net for that week was $3,007. Okay, good. So basically $27.44. $41.82, $31.59, and then $3,000. Awesome out the gate right the first month. July, okay, the first week. I won't say the first week, but the first settlement into July was $8,200 on the gross, 3 loads. Fuel was $13.61. my deduction was $14.40, and then my net was $39.39. Okay, another good week. My second settlement into July was $43.65. I went home, okay, mainly because I think I had to go home. There's one time where I had to go home for sure because I had to go ahead and do my medical card renewal, and then also had to go to file my passport because I'm going on vacation in November for my stepdaughter's wedding in Cancun. So there was a couple of things I had to do there. All right. Trying to think what else, and I remember something with my son. He had a state tournament. Okay, he had a state tournament that weekend also. All right, so the second settlement to July, like I said, was for $43.65 with 2 loads. My fuel was $9.52, under $1,000. Awesome. Okay, my deduction was $14.40, and then my net home was only $1,100. Then again, guys, I wanted to go home. I don't care what it's paying. Take me home. Now, it doesn't mean give me some crappy loads or anything like that. I'm just saying that I just want to make sure I get home at a certain time. Okay, and then the third settlement into July was $5,500, 2 loads. I didn't leave till like that Tuesday because that Monday, that's when I had to go do my medical card. I had to go back to the DMV and file it, and then I had to go do my my passport, and then those 2 weekends were kind of crappy for me. But then again, like I said, I needed to get home. Okay, my fuel was $15.17. My deductions was $15.15. Once again, guys, okay, the first week of each month. All right, $1,300 for the truck, $100 for the trailer, $40 for the physical damage, $50 for the ELD, and then $25 for the pre-pass. Okay, now I also think my toll bill came out that week. Okay, for the month of June, my toll bill for the month of June was only $100, guys. I don't run that many tolls, okay, like I used to. I used to run crazy tolls. All right, now my net to home was $14.77. Those 2 back-to-back weeks, guys, are the only times my check was under $2,500. Okay, the $1,100 and then the $14.77. Okay, now this past weekend when I got my settlement, because right now we're at Tuesday, the one I just got Friday, awesome start. Okay, my gross was $87.30. Got 4 loads in. My fuel was $14.42. Once again, my deductions was $14.40. My net to the house was $4,200. Okay, basically just shy of $4,300. Okay, so basically I got 1, 2, almost 3 loads or 3 nets at $4,000, 1 at $3,000, and then 1 at $2,700, and then the 2 other ones were $1,100 and $1,400. Okay, so basically the first 8 weeks, guys, have been very, very good. Okay, they could have been better, but then again, there was times I needed to go home, so I was just taking whatever was going to take me home, go from there. All right, so my breakdown for the 8 weeks that I've been here is going to be a gross of basically just shy of 58,000, which is basically out of 8 weeks, that's just a little bit shy of $7,300 a week that I normally gross. My net was just shy of 24,000, which was $23,990, or I'm sorry, $23,900. But then again, I've taken some crappy loads because there was times I needed to get home. I'm gonna keep on saying that so we can be all clear on that. So basically, my average so far the past 8 weeks, all right, with the crummy loads that I got home, was just shy of $3,000. My fuel was $11,373. So basically, I averaged around $1,300. These past 8 weeks, I've been averaging around 24 I did 24 loads. Can't really tell you exactly how many miles I've run because, like I said, it's not detailed in our settlements. I wish that it was, but oh well. Okay. Another thing, you guys might ask yourself, "Hey Anthony, can I bring my own fuel card?" Because there's apps left and right. Okay, mud flap and etc. Whatever you want to call it. You can use your own fuel card if you want to. They give us a log sheet, and we have to detail exactly how many gallons we got, where we got it, and then when we turn in our paperwork, we go ahead and send it in with our BOLs. Okay, Some people, here's another thing, guys. This is another thing, and to me, it's no big deal, guys. I mean, we should really, I understand that there's a lot of companies out here that still do things the old way, okay? The Qualcomms and stuff like that, Here we don't do Qualcomms, okay? They give us a tablet, okay? That's just basically for our ELD. That's it. They give us a tablet. That's it, okay? Everything that we get is through phone, all right? There should be no reason why, guys, you should be out here and complaining on certain little nickel and dime stuff, all right? And what I mean by that basically is the way we turn in our BOLs, we have to turn in our BOLs every Monday morning in the morning, the latest, okay? And we have to go to a trip pack, and we have to buy the trip pack. The trip pack are usually $25.99. You can get them at a TA, a Petro, Flying J, a Pilot, a Love's, or wherever they have the little yellow orange boxes, whatever you want to call it. Yes, we have to get paid for it. It's $25.99, okay, each week. Send all of our BOLs. Do they reimburse us? No, they don't, okay? But the amount of money, guys, all right, that you can make running, okay? Okay, fine. It's $100 a month, okay? You know what? It's tax deductible, okay? Just keep your receipts, all right? All right, stop crying over spilled milk, okay? Guys, there's a lot of things out here that cost money to make money. Okay, we have to stop nickel and dime. If you're going to be nickel and dime everything later on down in life, and you want to be a truck driver, you're never going to be happy. All right, you're never going to be happy because you're always going to be worrying about this, rather than concentrating on that. Okay, if that makes sense. Is that a fly? No, it's not. Okay. Anyways, guys, you have to understand. You have to make. How can I say this? You have to spend money to make money. And sometimes you're going to make way more money than what you're spending, okay? To you guys, that might not sound reasonable or sound sensible, but guys, you shouldn't be worrying about meticulous little things in life, okay, if in the long run you're making money, okay? So what if I'm spending $100 a month, okay, on sending my BOLs, okay, or whatever you want to call it? It's tax deductible, okay? Keep your receipts, everything that I spend, guys, on my business account, I'm jotting it down. So at the end of the year, I can go ahead and notate it, on my taxes and stuff like that. All right. Can you make money here at LAMA? Yes, you can. Is LAMA the perfect company out there? No, they're not. Is anybody out there? No, they're not. Okay. If you feel like you're at the perfect spot, then let me know. All right. But guys, you have to find an outfit that best fits you and go from there. Okay, because if you're going to be picking the little things, you're never going to be happy. Okay, you might as well just go ahead and just save up the money that you want, whatever, down the road, get your own authority, and you run it the way you want to. Okay, because there's no perfect company out here. Everybody's going to have their pros and cons. All right. So these past 8 weeks, guys, have been very profitable for me. Okay, could have been better. Yes, they could have, but then again, there's times I needed to get home. There's no forced dispatching. If I don't like a load, I won't take it. So far, the numbers have been making sense for me, and I run with them. Okay, we're in a good truck, pulling a good trailer. There's no maintenance account, there's no escrow, there's no deposits, there's no hidden fees, no nothing. The deductibles that I've been telling you guys, the $14.40, that's it. Unless it's the first week of each month, $15.15. All right. Now the first week they do hold back just a little bit, okay? I don't know how much that is. So when you guys talk to them, or talk to anybody, it's up to you guys to ask questions, because you know how many times I hear drivers, oh, well, they didn't tell me this, or they didn't tell me that, or they didn't tell me this. Guys, all you can do is just ask questions and run from there, okay? Because I know when I came to the company, I asked them certain questions. Okay, where's the escrow? Where's the deposit? Where's this? Nope. I had my questions already in line, okay, when I came to the company, all right? So with that being said, guys, hope these numbers have been somewhat helpful, insightful, or whatever the case might be. You're going to see my settlements, like I said, you'll see some parts that are just kind of just blacked out, mainly because I was asked, to go ahead and post our customers out there. as well as my personal information as like home address and phone number. But you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead and leave a comment. I give you guys my email address. I go ahead and send you guys my phone number. You guys can call me and whatever you want to call it. Is the company hiring right now? Right now, from what I heard, they're at a standstill because there are a lot of the trucks that they ordered, they're on back hold, you know, mainly because of the COVID situation, stuff like that. So, but yeah, all I can do is just give you their information, put your 2 cents out there, you know, and go from there. Okay. But once again, guys, to touch base on a personal level, take care out there, man. Do your part, especially for this COVID situation. You know, be careful, look after each other, man. You know, for subscribers that are new to my channel, welcome aboard. You know, for those who just joined me, welcome aboard. And for those who have been joining me since day one, back of August, man, welcome back. Once again, guys, you guys be careful, take care, and get out and look, man. Get out and look when you're backing into to a spot, man. Make sure you have enough clearance. You know, I don't care how many years you've been out here on the road, man. Get out and look. It don't take you about a second. Okay. But anyways, guys, with that being said, God bless. Be careful. Take care.